kidding. Hey, so y'all know about the marine fungi that I guess, like, been researching? You know how people throw those little, like, ecosystem type things? So, one of our controlled chaotic magnetic fields, it's been holding in pretty good. Like, the water is a lot clearer, and it hasn't, I mean, since I moved it. But look what we found outside. It's been raining a lot. Check this out. Remember how we said it looked kind of like the iris? I know it's probably like, hey man, hold on. This is not the best because, like, I know we're artists. So we were gonna, I don't know. I really don't know. But I wonder, we're gonna look up like characteristics, because what started down here? I know there's like growth. I put an eggshell. There's a radio. I know. But anyways, but we're gonna take a little bit of this water out and put it in here, and then just see what happens. Maybe toss one of these in here. But what if, right? Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so open up the jar. I don't know if there's like a certain amount of time that I have to. Oh, vector. I think that means. Alright, so I know this is the opposite, but this is how this is our chaos. I guess it wanted to go upside down. Maybe the magnetic field. Now here's some other olden that we were doing experiments on, and we were gonna see if, now these have been dried for a very, very long time, just due to sitting in the sun that hadn't been touched. Who knows? But anyways, I'm gonna toss those in here too, because let's just toss them in there. I'll toss one in there, and I'll toss one in here with more soil. Darn it. Right? Like, I wanted it to kind of go the correct way. But this is our quantum entanglementation observation. Okay, let's just watch. I'm sure you're not supposed to have it open, right? But I'm sure it'll do. Okay, we're just, hold on. Sorry about this. I wanted to see it up there. Are you seeing any kind of uptake? Or are we getting any kind of I'm sorry. It was kind of, it'd be cool if I could like kind of set Oh wow, dude, check it out. It kind of sealed it. Very interesting. Oh, dang it, I should have put the resolution really low. Okay, let's just see what happens. It's not completely. I don't know if I can. Darn. Did you see it kind of seal? Oh man, if we only had resources like that, we could do things like this. Let's just go a little bit closer. I know. Thank you. 10 foot. That knows even more. You're so smart. I love you. Perfect. Good call. Now, what I've also noticed, some of our secrets of our research, it had created some kind of a layer. Now, would a Domingo Live would be here and would say, is that I guess you could say my, I don't know how to say it, but entanglementation with I'm not touching anything. The entanglementation with the universe. Doesn't that little thing at the top left look kind of like a snake's tail with that C in front of it? I'm just seeing this for the first time. I have not opened this jar in who knows. When we first started talking about it, how many months ago was that? Now, what if Domingo Live was going to be in a new movie? And I'm like, what? What is this? I cannot believe it. Anyway, I almost dropped it. So, I saw what looked like a face over there to the top. Now you're like, this is fake. But this is stuff that we deal with on a daily basis. Wow. I think that means it is now. Now see, whenever we do our research, it's like, this is where, like Newton was saying, when physics gets to something like this, they said a higher power would rearrange everything just to fix this problem. But it looks like in the middle you have, like, in chemistry, like the chains. Now remember, this was Charlie's research. We've been doing that stem cell. Now this is just for our own observations. Like, this is very interesting, and because it is like, whenever we took it out of the water, it was just like basically like dirt that was this color, right? Y'all saw it. So that's still at the bottom, and it's actually kept the water clear. So I don't know. I bet you leave it not letting up. But I just recently, that plant's been in there for a little while, and it's alive still, like sealed. I'm not sure what our motive is. It's just chaos right here. But now that I'm seeing this thing try to entangle a membrane on top, probably to keep what's underneath it protected so it doesn't oxidize. That's what I'm thinking. Dang, this was a waste of time, but it was necessary to at least have something to look back on at a later date. Now, you see how it's turning red though? I'm just looking at that. Now, what do we have going here? Oh wow, perfect. If I can keep that little bit of soil right there above the water, potentially it could start to take a hold on to that too. Who knows? It's pretty cool. Hold on, let me back it up. How's that? Now, what if Charles Darwin, right? Oh wow, it's interacting. Now that's what's cool about, I think, like we were like, it looked like an eye, and it came from that cloud, and it's the same color of that goldish that was coming out of the sun. I know, all of that stuff. So I don't know, like we were looking at we had a lot of very strange, interesting dreams. Like, it seemed like it came down so much, so fast, but it was so calming. Yeah. But everything has grown, like, just like weeds in the backyard, like carpet grass, like weeds are like taller than me. They look like corn. I know. I've never seen it grow that fast. So anyway, I saw something kind of move. I saw that. I wanna focus on that and see if it is. Y'all saw that thing, and if it came from space, and we've had in this, like, which has become its own controlled environment, if that little thing right there has its own organized, like, is it testing out this thing? Like, man, you look familiar. because they say mycelium is like, well, they would say like an underground, like microscopic fiber optic type connect, like a infrastructure. But I believe that like the mycelium, it's like showing via even this substance that is covering the water. I believe it. Like, you would be surprised. Now, if this little thing that's in the right in the middle, doesn't it look like it's one of those clouds, right? All of this stuff is kind of pretty insane. But I saw something kind of swim over there. Dang, I hope I don't run out of storage. But is it saying, are you cool? Are you cool? Because like one day, if we were able to find a primitive underwater, like in a controlled water, so that pH was like at a perfect pH, capture it and control, it never really, and then we were like, I bet once this underwater like fungus oxidizes with oxygen, it probably will become able to grow on